Hey everyone, what's up? We're back with our favorite best friend, Silas. Silas is amazing in the early game, but that's not all he has to offer. His secret weapon is his excellent class access through relationships. He can start building support with Camilla or Baruka as soon as they arrive, allowing him to become an excellent Wyvern Lord right when the Cavalier tree starts to lose its luster. But more importantly, he's a man who supports with Kaze and joins before him, so Silas has the fastest possible access to the ninja tree, after Laszlo and Kaze himself. Ninja synergizes beautifully with all of Silas's innate tools. He comes with a +6 damage stack, which makes shurikens much more potent. He has the bulk necessary to handle a lot of enemy phase combat. And most important of all, he has the mercenary tree. That is what makes him one of the best units in the game. The idea is to get Soul first, and only then to change into Master Ninja, rushing to D rank in shurikens as fast as possible. At that point, Silas becomes a very fast unit with unrestricted 1-2 range, +9 damage stack, solid defenses, and constant lifestealing. Let's see him in action. Step 1 is for Khorne to fly north over the mountains. On the mountainside, Silas benefits from +20 avoid and -2 damage taken, and he also denies that bonus to the enemy.
I'm with you.
Plus magic minus luck Malignite Khorne may not seem like the greatest partner for a ninja, but consider that at A rank he grants effectively 2 strength, 2 speed, 5 defense, and 10 hit. That's pretty good. And you can see right now that strength isn't Silas's biggest need on this map. However, if I weren't making this a solo mission, I'd probably pair Silas with a Wyvern Lord. What gives a Soul Master Ninja his power is his ability to generate free chances to heal himself. One way he can do that is by simply avoiding enemy attacks. Master Ninjas have a modest +5 bonus to avoid that accentuates their natural speed. The other way is through the guard gauge. Silas isn't illustrating this very well because he's one-shotting everything with the Hunter's Knife, but in general, Master Ninjas respond to each enemy attack with 2 of their own. That builds the guard gauge very quickly. Every other enemy attack will get blocked, meaning that for every hit that your Soul Ninja actually takes, he'll make 4 attacks of his own. That's 4 separate chances to heal back some or all of the damage.
Now we can breathe easy.
And then on player phase, you can eliminate at least 1 threat, while filling the guard gauge even more.
Here I am. Finally!
For this build, defensive stats make a huge difference. If you're a Soul Ninja who can only absorb 1 attack, you're not much use. If you don't activate Soul in time, you're risking disaster. But if you can tank a second hit, then you're in great shape. It takes at least 5 enemies to kill you, because 2 of those will get blocked. Then you have to factor in your chance to dodge, and all of your opportunities to heal yourself. You might not come out the other side at full HP, but failure is very, very unlikely. Going 1 step beyond that, if you can survive 3 attacks, you are a monster. In order to die, you have to fight at least 7 enemies, and you have to get spectacularly unlucky. On a 20% dodge chance and a 25% soul proc rate, we're talking on the order of 10 millionths at most. It's difficult to reach that 3-hit survival threshold, but Silas can sometimes do it. That's one of his biggest advantages over other candidates like Laszlo.
Are you okay? I'll make this quick! I'll protect you. Fall so that others may live! No hard feelings. Yes. Together we shall prevail. We have no choice.
I'm going to separate Silas and Khorne. They can each handle a round of combat in attack stance, and after that, Khorne can airdrop Silas between the next 2 groups of Kitsune.
I have faith in you. Careful out there. It's not over yet. Thank you. We've got this. We're not done yet. Stand down. It's over.
Soul Master Ninja is one of the two most powerful builds available in no-grind Conquest. Vantage Sorcerers are a little bit more potent, but if you want them to perform at their absolute best, those sorcerers require good technique. Soul Master Ninjas really don't. Here I can play conservatively by landing on a mountain tile, but I can also take a small risk to be more aggressive.
This is...
As you can see, Silas is flirting with death. Because he's using the Hunter's Knife, he's not maximizing his guard gauge, so he's taking more hits than he otherwise would. That's necessary to kill some of the Ninetails, but he could also do that with a Forged Iron Dagger, and then he would be much safer. Silas has dodged and activated Soul a few times, and that looks lucky, but if you run the numbers, it isn't. Probability weighed heavily in his favor, and this is with me playing recklessly. Sometimes you kill 11 enemies in a single turn, and you don't come out the other side at full HP. You can continue playing the odds, or get help from a healer, or simply use healing items of your own.
We have no choice.
Ideally, Silas learns Soul right as he's finishing A support with Kaze. Then he can immediately go into Master Ninja and start improving his dagger rank. Playing straight through the story missions, that takes 5 chapters, 12 for C, 13 and 14 for B, and then 16 and 17 for A. However, the best case scenario is to get everything ready before chapter 17. Thanks to his +9 damage stack, Silas dominates Ninja Hell with a simple bronze dagger. He's like a bow unit who doesn't need walls, and he cruises right through E rank and daggers. This requires at least 1 paralog though, and the experience point requirements to get Soul first are a little bit tight, unless that paralog is for one of the 6 cross-route children. Those maps have several high-level enemies who can push you well ahead of the level curve. If you can't do that, Silas can still get his hero levels by the end of chapter 18. It's tempting to stick with Paladin until level 5 for Defender, but unless you have multiple paralogs lined up, I advise against it. That delays Master Ninja until level 8, which is much harder to reach. And it's not that important. With Elbow Room, Strong Riposte, and Soul, Shelter and Good Fortune fill out the skill set more than adequately. Other units can do this too, but usually they're a little worse at it. Laszlo is Discount Silas. He has comparable HP, strength, and speed, but his defense stat is weaker, and he doesn't come with Elbow Room or Vow of Friendship. Kaze starts with a good Shuriken ring, but he can't get Soul through Friendship. If he marries for it and goes back to the ninja tree, his defense stat still isn't quite good enough. Corrin's also a possibility with the right combination of talent and friendship classes. He or she ends up about on par with Silas and pulls the build together at around the same time. But Silas can do it all without any permanent commitments, so I prefer to use Corrin for other things. The last option is Soleil. She has naturally great strength, but her HP growth is awful, and she needs a mom who can fix it, either directly or by improving her defenses. If she gets one, and her parents give her good skills, then she is a very close second to Silas. My trusty Soul Ninja has trivialized Kitsune Lair. The map goes especially fast if you bring other great counters to Kitsune, like Wyvern Lord Xander. Remember how I said Silas needs D rank and shurikens? He wants that because bronze daggers can't activate Soul. But that doesn't necessarily stop him.
I believe it. You're not alone. I have faith in you. Here I am. You're not alone. Together we shall prevail. You're not alone. Please, accept my help. We can do this together. Yes. This is...
That's it. D rank acquired. Subscribe for more. I'll see you next time.